Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga and You. I'm Sanjana Prasad. In today's video, we're going to learn how to prepare for Tolasana. Let's get started. We're going to start in Dandasana. So you can extend your legs forward, keep the feet flexed, palms on either side of the hips. Now if you're not very comfortable here, you feel like your lower back is rounding, you can use a cushion or a little bit of an elevation. This way, it'll give you some space for you to lengthen your spine. The first thing that we're going to do is work on opening up our hips a bit. So you're going to bend your right knee. I'm going to show you the entire sequence on the right. Please do not forget to practice it on the left. So you're going to start by bending the knee. We're going to first just hug the shin towards the chest, and you can just start rocking the leg side to side to warm up and mobilize the hip. If you find this very comfortable, you feel ready, you're going to hook the edge of the foot at your elbow. Now see if you can interlace the fingers around the shin. Start lifting your leg closer to your chest without rounding your back. So keep the spine neutral as usual. You're just going to work on getting the knee higher and higher and start rocking. 1, 2, still very comfortable, lift your foot a little bit more. 3, 4 and 5. Now from here, start by placing your heel towards, right heel towards the left hip joint, or you can say little below the navel but on the left side. As much as you can, you're going to drop this knee towards the floor. Now if your knee is somewhere here, you want to use a pillow or a block to give it little bit support for you to go down. The first step what we're going to do is lengthen the spine. As you exhale, lean forward and hold on to the left toes. I'm not yet going down, I'm allowing my hip to open up, giving it more time. When you feel more comfortable here, start folding forward deeper and deeper. Take a big inhale, exhale, fold forward. You're still gazing at your toes. Breathe. 1, Ardha Padma Paschimottanasana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and slowly come up. Exhale, bring your hands down. You're not going to change anything with the legs. It's the same right leg which is in half lotus. Bend your left knee, move to the back end of your mat. Again, the right leg stays as is. You're going to shift your weight onto your knees. Right leg continues to stay there and you're going to lie down on your belly. Right leg is still in half lotus. Your palms can stay on either side of the chest. Stay here and breathe. You can rest your chin down, forehead down. 1. Start releasing the hip towards the floor. So you're not here. Release, relax. 2, 3, 4, 5. For some of us, this might be a lot, so you can continue to practice this longer. If you're very comfortable here, press into your palms, start lifting your chest up little by little, and at the same time your bum isn't going back, you're pushing your hip towards the floor. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly walk your hands back and we're going to go back into this half lotus position. Okay. From here, lift your right knee up, take the right foot outside of the left knee. Left heel is going to go towards the right hip for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take your left arm up, inhale. As you exhale, shoulder goes outside of the thigh. Look back, stay here, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and relax. Keep the leg here. All we're going to do is drop one knee on top of the other. I'll show you from the front. So you're going to just release this leg down. So your foot is relaxed on the mat. You can use your palms on either side of the knee to bring them closer to each other. So now they are stacked. As much as is comfortable for you, no force anywhere. Your heels are outside of your hips, you are not sitting on the heels. Now from here, you are going to inhale and lengthen your spine. Hold on to your toes. As you exhale, lean forward, get your chin ahead of your knee. You feel a nice stretch on the outside of the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and slowly come up, and you can release the legs but continue to keep the right shin on top of the left. We're still working with the right side. What we're going to do now is hug the knees close into your chest as much as you can, and from there balance on your sit bones. Keep the thighs close and see if you can open your arms to shoulder level on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue to keep the thighs closed. Lift your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to place only the edges of the feet on the mat, palms in between your hips and heels, both sides. Lean forward. So I'm not relaxing my legs. My thighs are closed, my hip flexors active. Press into the palms and lift your hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come back down. You want to repeat this entire sequence to the left side, finishing with left shin crossed over the right and balance, lifting your thighs up in towards your chest. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without moving the thighs away, keep them close and arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Palms down, edges of the feet down. Lift your hip up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come back down to the mat. Now we have prepared the hips for Padmasana and also for your lift up by engaging the hip flexors and your arms. Another thing that will really help with your Padmasana is the diamond drill, a part of which we are going to practice today. The first thing what we are going to do is start in Baddha Konasana. Now you are going to lift your right foot, take the right foot forward so that your right heel and your left toes are in the same line. Hold on to the ankles, inhale and lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, lean forward. You'll notice my right elbow is gently pressing into the thigh. Keep leaning forward. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and come up. Switch sides now. So your left foot goes forward, heel in line with the right toes. Hold the ankles. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale and lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and come up. Now we'll try to get into Padmasana. So you're going to lift your right foot up. Take the heel below the navel but on the left side. If you're still comfortable here, I'm going to take the left leg up. You don't want to pull too much, very gently. If it's not coming in, your leg is not ready, you want to repeat more of the hip opening sequence, get into your Padmasana comfortably first. There's no force in your practice at all. If you're comfortable, gently take the left foot up. You're going to place it below the navel but onto the right. Now from here, let's place the fingertips down, lean back slightly. I'll show you from the side so you can see it better. and you're going to keep bringing the thighs close to you. Take your hands forward so you don't have support of your hands. You're using your hip flexors here. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, relax. Continue to stay in Padmasana. Here is where blocks can really help your practice. They give you the required elevation for you to first experience the posture. So you're going to place the block on either side. You're not placing it behind or to the front. Exactly where you placed your palms earlier, in between the hip and your knees. Close enough for you to take support. Look forward, slightly lift your knees up. From there, you're going to press into the palms and lift your hips up. So again, I'm not letting my knees go away from me. I'm squeezing the knees in towards my chest. Hold here for about 5 breaths. And then slowly come back down. You can also use this way if you feel like you have more elevation, more balance here, but be careful because you're reducing the base then. Now, if you start getting very comfortable with the blocks, then you're going to place your palms on the floor, same position where you kept the blocks, lean forward, little lift up with the knees so your hip flexors are engaged, and then lift up. 1, 2, 3, keep gazing forward, 4, 5. Slowly come back down. Release your legs and you can relax in your Sukhasana. A great way to approach a posture you're working towards is to understand what all components that you need to work on to achieve that posture. So in Tolasana, we required that arm strength, we required the hip opening for Padmasana and the hip flexor strength. So once you work consistently on all these components, the asana will happen very, very easily. I hope this video was helpful for you. I'll see you in the next one.